Good evening and welcome back to King's Refuge. I'm going to go ahead and go over the Iowa news for you. Let's get started here. Kind of a depressing week, or day, anyways, for news. Cedar Rapids man arrested for fatal shooting outside the Iowa City bar last year. Police on Monday made an arrest in connection to the fatal shooting in Iowa City on October last year. In a press release, Antonio Scottons, on 19, Cedar Rapids, faces charges of voluntary manslaughter and intimidation with a dangerous weapon. Police reported the shooting happening around the H Bar, 220 South Huron Street, around 2 a.m. October 23rd last year. Wayman Thomas, 36, of Iowa City, died in the shooting. Next story. This is a poll. Majority of Iowans support restricting LGBTQ mafia topics in school. Ban on transgender care for kids. Imagine that. We don't want our kids cutting their private parts off before they can even drive a car. Yeah, they can make that decision, but they can't make the decision to drive a car or smoke or go to war or anything like that. No. Next story. Rolling Wreckmobile. This should be the last story because it's a good story, but I'm making this one. That's it. Play equipment to Cedar Rapids Park. Cedar Rapids Park and Recreation Department is taking a rolling Wreckmobile to the local parks this week for spring break. The rolling Wreckmobile will bring games and play equipment to different parks on Monday, Thursday, each afternoon from 1 to 3. On Monday, it will be at Beaver Park. On Tuesday, it will be at Hughes Park. And on Wednesday, it will be at Twins Pines, sorry. That's really nice. I wish our city did that. Just, bring some games out for the kids. Maybe not everybody has basketball to play with, Stuff like that would be really nice. Cedar Rapids resident identified as among 3 killed in crash near Walcott. Brina Anderson Yoder, 23, of Cedar Rapids, Jessica Carr, 34, of Fresno, California, and Tamika Panny, 46, of Rock Island, Illinois, were killed when 2 four-door vehicles collided on Friday, according to Iowa State Patrol. Happened on the eastbound Interstate 80 on Friday around 11 p.m. The collision was near the mile marker 284, near the Walcott exit. And the table, blah, 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 blah. Nothing. Next. Former Iowa State Patrol officer sent to civil sentence for civil rights violation. Something he did in 2017. Just marking that down. I'm not saying cops get preferential treatment or nothing. Just saying that. Okay. Court documents say that Smith stopped a motorcyclist for speeding on Interstate 80 September 25th, 2017. The motorcyclist pulled over on Cedar County and got off on a motorcycle with his hands raised. Documents say Smith walked over to the motorcyclist and hit him in the chin with an upper strike. Caused him to fall back over the motorcycle, and then Smith leaned on him and knelt on him and handcuffed him. Smith is also ordered to pay a fine of $7,500. I tell you, not all cops are bad. Don't get me as a hater for cops, but man, bad ones make y'all look bad, and when the bad ones are bad, the good ones don't speak out against us. So I guess I see why people hate cops. I'm just saying that. Breaking news. Iowa father and daughter charged with murder in the death in Iowa of a newborn. According to Norwalk Police Department, they were contacted by someone with concerns for the child's safety on March 8th. The Department of Iowa Services conducted an investigation on March 9th. Professional volunteer searches, as well known, found a deceased newborn body in the block of 1300 block of Delaware Street. The child's body was found in the road in Warren County. During the investigation, they determined that 25-year-old Megan Stald of Norwalk had given birth to a baby at home near the end of February. Norwalk police alleged that with help of her father, 64, Jesus, Rodney Stald, the child was left to die. Its body was then put along the Delaware Street. Autopsy is pending. It's depressing sometimes, I tell you. Woman charged with arson in connection to a walk-on fire. A fire broke out February 13th at 10 Rust and Harmony, according to walk-on police. The 43-year-old Mindy Jo Jones has been arrested. She's charged with first-degree arson, animal abuse, because of a death of a canine in fire. Poor puppies. Oh, poor puppies. Don't hurt the puppies. No. Poor puppies. Delaware County looks to new avenues to slow down the Navigator pipeline. Oh boy, we just love pipelines going through our properties, don't we? Bremer, Butler, Emmett, and Floyd counties hiring an attorney to represent them and to try and get this thing delayed at the very least, or blocked at the best. Okay, alright, this is my good story. I do have a good story to end with. Alright. I just tried to do what I could. Grand Rapids man finds toddler wandering downtown at night. I had people's food, so I ran to the door and I gave it to them. I went back looking for her and I didn't find her, so I got in my car. I drove around for a minute or two, and I didn't find her, so I just started pulling in the random parking lots. He eventually spotted the girl, who Grand Rapids police say is around 3 years old, at the factory across the street. She was curled up between two cement blocks and wearing nothing but a t-shirt, diaper, and socks. Botello wrapped her in a hoodie and called 911. I had some water in my car, so she was drinking some water, and I was just kind of rubbing her back, letting her know that she's okay, and she started to fall asleep. She was just so exhausted and cold. When officers arrived, they managed to make contact with the little girl's mother, who didn't realize she was missing and thought she was asleep. Mothers, can I get your opinion? Fathers, can I get your opinion down below? Has this ever happened to you? Where your kid just walks up and goes on the streets? Am I being hyperbolic? Am I being fucking... No swears. Am I being like a little too outrageous with this? To be like upset? That nothing's gonna happen to this mother? No, not even a slap on her wrist? Botrello says, I don't think it was anything purposeless. Nobody lets their little kid out. Yeah, nobody. Look at the last story. It's just sad, Bortello said. I tried to do what I could do. I assumed somebody would do the same for my kids. Sometimes you want to turn a blind eye. You never know who you're saving, said Bortello. Anybody could have picked up that little girl in the middle of Ionia and Wealthy. It's not the best part of Grand Rapids. There are a lot of foot traffic over there, so, I'm just glad she made it home. I'm glad she's okay. Is she okay? Is she okay? Are we doing a child endangerment checkup on this mother? All right, on with the news here. Not news. On with the weather. Weather. All right, it went too bad today. It went too bad. Tomorrow, it's going to be pretty much the same, except more clouds. It's going to get up to 34 instead of 31. And Wednesday, oh boy, it gets up to 51 degrees. You know what they say? 50 degrees in Iowa? That's short weather, baby. And then on Thursday, it's going to rain, but that's a positive. It's for sure going to rain. But it'll be 48 degrees. But after that, it's going to go back down to the mid 20s. Yeah. We're in that yo-yo season, Iowa, where it's 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, you know. So, yep, Mother Nature's playing with us, but we're eventually going to get on a track here to where they're all warm days. And thank goodness, I cannot wait. I'm tired of winter. I hate winter. I wish I had a vacation home someplace warm. And, yeah. Anyways, this has been King's Refuge. Thanks for watching my video. I really appreciate y'all watching. Take care. This is King's Refuge signing out. Deuces.